For years as a kid, I roamed through the lands of Gielinor fighting dragons, picking flax, and catching lobsters in Karamja. In those days, I focused on the social aspects of the game, so I used guides and quest helpers to get me where I needed to be. But I never really felt like I accomplished all I wanted. I never even had a skill over 85. I never finished even half the quests. Until now. Meet Bardican's blind Ironman. I've come back to the game I loved as a kid in the form of old school RuneScape. Without guides, without plugins, and without trading, I'm going to do what I couldn't as a kid. It's time to play RuneScape. Hey y'all, welcome back to old school RuneScape. I hope you've caught up to my older streams. It has been 6 months or so since my very last stream. I've been editing and uploading the videos, and the new format will just be me recording when I feel like playing until I get about an hour, hour and a half of uh, footage, and then I'll edit it into a video. And that could be a quest, mini games, just anything that seems important. The problem I ran into is as we get higher level, trying to do all the grinding on stream just takes too long and is too restrictive. So I'm going to do most of it off screen. So let's get an update of where we are. When we last left off, we were first starting sailing and doing some grinding there. But I'm happy to report that our sailing is level 71 and climbing. I am enjoying sailing quite a bit. Right now, I'm working on agility here in Falador. Since the last time, agility is up to 58. We're trying to go for 60 agility just for a nice even number. Some other things that have changed, probably construction level. I don't know. I know I tested construction in one of the videos, but I haven't gotten there yet as of recording of this video. But we did get construction up to 59 doing the Mahogany Homes minigame after building a good portion of our house. I did some Slayer. I was working on some wood cutting and sailing. The reason why I need to do all of this is my goal is to take sailing to 99 as my first 99, if possible. It may not happen, but that was the original intent. And right now I'm at 71 sailing, which is going along quite nicely. However, I've hit a roadblock in that you can look here as I'm working on this. Let's see, parts. I'm at the level where I can start using adamant. And let's go to construction. Adamant equipment. Cargo hold, salvaging hook, helms, canvases, or sails. However, the problem is that they use a tree called camphor and a plank called camphor. And back when I used to play, mahogany was the highest level plank. I'm guessing these came out with sailing. And I don't know where you find camphor trees. I honestly don't. I assume they probably came out with sailing, so they were probably put on an island or something, but I haven't found them yet. And they require level 66 wood cutting to chop. So in preparation for that, I have been working on wood cutting. I did some thieving as well, and some other skills that I've leveled up since the very last video that I did on stream. And some farming and passively doing farming and hunter. I was getting hunter up. I can't remember why, but anyways, I got it up a little bit. The idea is now I need to get my wood cutting to 66 and figure out how I can get camphor trees. And I guess that I'll work on some quests. I don't know which order I'm going to do the quests in. A lot of these quests, I've done several of these quests in the past. but I don't remember a lot of them, and quite a few of them I haven't done, so should be fun. Doing them without guides, this will be my first time ever doing them without guides, so it's gonna be fun no matter what. Let's see, yeah, there's quite a few. I haven't really worked on Corinne. I went to Corinne for the X marks the spot quest briefly, and I did I had to go there for the mahogany homes grinding, so I have been to Corinne, but as you know, the world has gotten quite a bit larger since sailing dropped, so I have sailed looking for salvage because that's how I've been leveling my sailing until I got to pirate salvage, and I found a lot of interesting places back in December when I was grinding sailing initially that I have totally forgotten about now. Um, but I did find this place here, Deep Fin Point, which I can dock at, which is right next to pirate salvage and has a bank right here. Seems pretty interesting. And some mining. I haven't really paid attention to the mining, so I don't know. And I found another place, Port Roberts, up here, which is very interesting because it offers a very easy way to level thieving that I found, where you can thieve from stalls much quicker than you can in other areas. You just have to avoid the guards, and that's how I got to 57 thieving. But I've just started only a few days ago back, so I don't remember what I was doing, honestly. I'm getting agility to 60. Do I need it at 60? Probably not right now, but I am just working on it. Yeah. I think next time I turn on to record, we might be 60 agility and 50 or 66 woodcutting. And maybe we'll do a quest. It's been a long time since I've done a quest. Oh yeah, these marks of grace. I know there's a graceful outfit or something, but and I know that when you examine it, it says that you can get these rewards at the Rogue's Den, but the game never really explained the Rogue's Den. However, I don't know when because I just got back, but at some point, Jagex overhauled the skill, the skill window, and one of the things it says is that the graceful set provides negative weight, which I kind of figured something happened. I figured it would help you run further. It said it can be used for the graceful set from Grace in the Rogue's Den in Burthorpe. So the Rogue's Den is in Burthorpe. So I think once we've got about 146 of these marks of grace, and I think we can go and check once we get I don't know what, maybe a nice even 200 of them. I'll go and check and see how much the set costs and stuff like that. We'll get that on recording too. Thank you guys for sticking around in the old format, and for this format, yeah, we'll just keep recording things that are interesting, and then I'll pop them up once we have a episode worth of material. Of course, the goal on the account: complete all the quests without guides, get as many 99s as we can without guides, the normal stuff that I haven't done before. Because even though I did play, like I said, a long time ago, I did not play efficiently. I never had anything. I never even had a level 90, maybe not even above a level 80 or 85. I can't remember exactly. But yeah, I'm much more focused now that I'm not a kid, but I have much less time now as well. So we'll see what happens. All right, I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, everybody. It's been a day back, grinding up some skills. Got our agility to 59. We're going to get to 60, but I needed to take a break from agility for a bit. I was also working on woodcutting, fletching, and protection. What is our goal? Well, as you know, I want to get sailing to be my first 99. So, one of the things that I need to do for sailing is to improve my boat. My boat is pretty decent so far. It's got mithril and mahogany and mithril salvaging hooks and stuff, but I'm getting to the point where that's a bit slow. And we have the levels for the next tier of stuff, like camphor cargo hold, adamant salvaging hook, adamant cam. But the problem is that I don't know where to find camphor, make camphor planks. I found teak trees. Found teak trees near or a teak tree near the Castle Wars, and since I was getting so many emerald rings, I would just cut. I cut a inventory of teak logs, and then would teleport to Castle Wars, run back over and over. I did get mahogany, a few things of mahogany. I found on this island back when I was first exploring off camera, when I was burning out and didn't record or found some mahogany on this island. But I haven't gone there since. What I don't know is where camphor is. So, but I needed to get to the level where oh no, oh no. Let's try that again. I needed to get to the level where I could actually craft the stuff that I wanted to use. So I've been working on mahogany. I'd like to get to 62 construction to at least get the keel as well, but it's not as important. The main thing we're looking for is the helm, camphor hull and hull parts, the cargo hold, and the salvaging hook, especially the salvaging hook. And of course, as you can see, we need 4 camphor planks, adamantite nails. But basically, I'm grinding out all the levels needed to make this stuff, and then we're going to go on an adventure. Yeah, and one of the things I want to do is smithing. Now, I'm working on smithing through the Giants Foundry, but I also wanted to try out the other mini game, the Blast Furnace. Being a furnace makes me think it's another way to smelt ores, which takes a long time because I've been manually smelting them. But that also requires us to complete Giant Dwarf quest, or at least start it. So I figured after we take care of our sailing adventure, this is the next thing we'll work on. So we kind of have a goal here. Our goal is to get all of the levels and skills and money and items needed to upgrade our ship. And then, once we've done that, work on smithing. All right. I'll be back once we start the sailing adventure. All right, guys, we are back. I said last time, the next time you see me, we will start our sailing adventure, and that's what we're gonna do today. But while I was waiting for this morning, get ready. I've been cleaning the pirate salvage, the plundered salvage that I had. I had about 2.7K, and you know what? I like it. I like it. Not only do you get all kinds of jewelry that are good for high alching or even enchanting and using, like these emerald rings, which helped me get a lot of teak planks I was talking about last time, but also, like, this is how I got my rune scimitar. Every now and then, but scientifically, about 1 in every 17.3 trillion of these scimitars will be a rune one. And I have 4. So, kind of neat. But I don't know if I'm going to use it because I really like the look of that dragon longsword that I got from the Lost City quest and going into the market and buying it. But it is an option, which is great. All right, let's just finish this up and see. You get all kinds of odds and ends. All of this is money. Diamond rings high alch for 2,000. That's crazy good, and I have pretty much no use for a Ring of Life on this character, as far as I know, unless they've done something different with them the last 20 years or so. So let's do it. I don't really need anything as far as I know, so I think we're going to start by looking at the eastern part of this sea first. So we'll start what this is a large area called the Great Conch. We'll start there in that area, kind of swing around, dock everywhere, check out all these salvaging points because honestly, it's been 6 months. And even though I have seen some of these salvaging points previously, I have no idea what they are anymore. But one thing I didn't do is I didn't jump off on all of these islands, so I have no clue what most of these are. I didn't have the level for a lot of them, first of all, and then I also wanted to save exploration of most of them for when I was going to stream, but now record. So let's do it. I think we'll start over here. We'll make our way up here. Not really much. That's just in Trana, which I don't think we'll have what we're looking. I also noticed that in sailing, we have, well, let me introduce you to the crew. The Frivolous Terror. We have old Jobless Jim and Adventurer Ada. But one of the crewmates that we can get is also Cabin Boy Jenkins on Crandor. Yeah, if you remember, he died in Dragon Slayer 1, so we got our boy Jenkins back somehow, so we'll try to figure that out. But that's not the main goal. The main goal today is to find camphor trees. So let's get right to it. And I am a big fan of sailing in this game. It makes me happy. So can I dock here? Be closer. How about now? Oh. Oh. I don't think I wanted to dock my boat here. I just wanted to disembark. Seaweed. We got a magic tree. Palm trees, which you can't do anything with. Just a regular tree. Crimson swifts. Aren't crimson swifts a hunter bird? It's like the level 1 hunter bird. Interesting. Coins, and a chest. Let's see if we have the thieving level to pick lock this chest. We do. Unless it just fails. Oh, there we go. What did we get? Money. That all that comes out of this chest is a little bit of money? Well, we got an emerald necklace out of it. And that's not too bad, actually. Oh, and a medallion fragment. Okay. I have 2 of these. Probably, I think one of them came from a chest on the Mahogany Teak Island. I don't know where the other one came from. And I don't know what they're used for, so maybe we can combine them together. What is this sparkly here? Okay. Okay, we're going to do a couple more picks of this chest and we'll move on. Next, we have this, but this doesn't seem to have anything on it, so I guess we'll go to the Great Conch and whatever this is down here. I'm assuming it's going to have these rare tree icons. But, you know what they say about assuming. Ooh, treasure chest. Oh, okay, cool. Something you can chart. Can we do anything with it? Apparently not. Turtle Belt, charting completion 1 out of 5. Unquiet Ocean, 2 out of 36. Oh boy. I've done so many. All right. This must be the Great Conch. It's supposed to be a giant island with a town and stuff on it, so Tortigan Scoot. That's got like a desert biome going on. That's kind of cool. Plateau, rattlesnakes, like a western theme. Oh, in a cave. With some sort of stepping stone shortcut thing. Boy, that really looks like a quest or something. Palm trees. Wait, camphor? Really? It's just right here on this big giant island. Camphor trees. Boy, this adventure was really short-lived, wasn't it? All right, there's a dock down here. And there's several camphor trees. And what's a jatoba tree? There's camphor, jatoba, and there's a whole ass town here. Okay, well. You need to progress through Troubled Tortigan's quest to disembark here. Son of All right, well, I guess we're going to do Troubled Tortigan's quest. Let's go look at it in the quest log. Troubled Tortigans. Let's see. Injured Tortigan on a remote island in the unquiet ocean. Oh, okay. So it was going to be one of the next islands that we investigated. And I guess I could have just hovered over it too. And what are the requirements? We don't have Slayer. Son of Yeah, so we don't have the Slayer. So, yeah. I guess our sailing expedition is kind of over. We know where to start the quest. We just need the Slayer. So that's what I'm going to do. When I check back in, we're going to be 51 Slayer, and we're going to start the quest. Let's get it. Well, we finally did it. As of today, 51 Slayer. I logged off afterwards and had to go to sleep, but we have 51 Slayer, and I believe that means we are ready for the Troubled Tortigan's quest. Tortugan? I don't know. Tortugan? Tortigan? Tortugan. Probably Tortugan. Named after the pirate town, right? Tortuga. The real life one. I guess. Is that what that was? I don't know. I'm just guessing. So yeah. All right, let's make sure that we have everything we need. I'm gonna bring a rope, some food, some runes to cast, Draymond staff, and then enchanted gem. What else should I bring? Rope is always useful for quests. You end up needing them half the time. Maybe I should bring like a adamant axe, maybe a pickaxe or something, just in case. Addy pickaxe, just in case something shit hits the fan. Although you can't really lose your stuff anymore like you used to. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. The quest to upgrade our ship to adamant and camphor starts now. And so we need to head here. Relatively close. All right, let's get it started. Hello, are you okay? That's a pretty nasty looking injury you've got there. I'm fine. Please, leave me alone. Oh, okay, bye. Leave you alone? Look at you, you've been badly hurt and need help. No help. I'll fix it myself. Start the quest. Now look, there's no way you're going to be able to fix this on your own. Either you let me help, or you die here. Is that what you want? Wow, very blunt. No. Then what can I do to help? Bandages. I was trying to make bandages. Seaweed and a palm leaf. Right. Take it easy. I'll get your bandages sorted as quickly as possible. We have seaweed. And palm leaf. So far, easy enough. You craft some makeshift bandages. Okay. Okay, I've got those bandages. Let's get you sorted out. All right. You helped me? Of course. Did you expect me just to leave you to die? I'm not a monster. Well, if you've seen some of the stuff that we've enabled so far, then we might be a monster. Even accidentally. I'm sorry for not trusting you. It's just... I guess it doesn't matter now. I'm Floopa. Thank you for saving my life. Don't mention it. I'm Barred Blind Iron Man. Pleased to meet you, Floopa. Thank you, Barred Blind Iron Man. Now, those bandages should do the job for the time being, but we need you to get some proper help. Help? No, I'll be fine now. I can sort the rest out myself. Can you? What is your medical background? Well, I read a book once. Floopa, I understand that you don't trust me, but I promise I'm only here to help. It's not that. What then? I'd have to go home. Home? What's bad about home? Nothing, but if I go there, then I'll have failed. Failed at what? Everything. Okay, good explanation. All right, guys, we're just leaving. You know what? We'll figure out how to get on the island ourselves. Well, those bandages aren't going to last forever, and unfortunately, I don't think that book of yours can help. Not unless you can use the pages as replacement bandages. I say that as there's like 50 palm trees and huge bunches of seaweed all over the ground. I'm not sure that this is actually an issue. You don't understand. Please, Floopa, let me take you home. We can use my boat. But? All right, fine. Thank you, Floopa. So where is home? The Great Conch, to the southeast. I guess I'll join you on your boat. Ah. Join me, Mr. Tortugan. Ah, he's on my boat. Nice. Nice. Him, Jobless Jim, Adventure Ada, and myself. Adventurers. Mercenaries. I don't know. Alright, Floopa, let's go. Let's go, Floopa. Southeast. Floopa, we totally came and found you to save you first. We totally are not using you so we can get camphor planks. Not at all. That might be unethical. Definitely not what we're doing. Alright, oh, we can disembark now. Nice. But where did Floopa go? Oh, there's Floopa. Goodness, Floopa, look at you. I'm sorry, Corel. I didn't want to come back, but... Nonsense. It would have been foolish to try and deal with this yourself. Now get yourself over to Elder Rayleigh's house at once. Raleigh, probably. Floopa heads over to Elder Riley's house. Human, I take it we have you to thank for getting Floopa to us. That's right, though she wasn't overly keen on coming. That's not surprising, but it's good that she did. She would have been unlikely to survive that injury on her own. You think she'll be okay? She will survive. With Elder Riley looking after her, I have no doubt of that. However, it is a nasty wound, and much of the damage will be permanent. Did she say how it happened? No, she seemed reluctant to tell me much at all, to be honest. I see. Well, thank you for helping her, human. Now, I've no doubt you have plenty to be doing. You should be on your way. Actually, would it be possible to stay? I'd be keen to make sure she's doing okay. Don't take this the wrong way, human, but as you may have worked out from Floopa, we Tortugans aren't always the biggest fans of company. We generally don't allow humans on the conch. Generally? There are exceptions. Can I be an exception? I mean, shoot your shot, right? I suppose it's within my right to invite you to remain here for a short time, as what we call a tourist. It will allow you to stay on the island while Floopa recovers. However, you should be aware that the only way to permanently remain on the conch is to undergo our trial by water and become an honorary Tortugan. Interesting. Well, let's do this tourist thing for now, and we can worry about what happens after that once Flupa's doing better. Very well. I will see that it is done. Now, if you'd like to check in on Flupa, you'll find her at Elder Riley's home. It's the first one on the right as you head into town. I'll head right over. Let's do it. Oh, look, it's Lef. I don't know who Lef is, but it is Lef. Ah, wow. Fancy. And there's a bank with an uncut ruby? Can you telegrab that uncut ruby? Can we use the bank? We can already use the bank. That's great. That's great news. We got a furnace and a... Oh, that is a really close furnace. Is that closer than the Edgeville one? Huh. Probably about the same, honestly. That anvil's pretty close, too. Broken Asta. A very fancy Asta. Elder Blund must have collected it during his adult years. Looks fancy. Kind of looks like a dragon. Interesting. Spirit ang. Oh, okay. This must be related to the trial of water, or at least the town's history, anyways. None of these stalls are stealable. Thievable. There's all kinds of elders. Griffin, you say? Okay. Well, I see how it is. All right. Let's talk to Flupa first, and we're going to pick up the saw because I feel like it's going to be used in the quest if it's in this house. Really, no fuss at all. Anyway, has that potion done anything for you yet? I think so. I feel a lot less like death. Very good, very good. A positive first step indeed. We'll give it a bit longer to make sure it properly kicks in, and then we can start cleaning up that wound. Oh, look, a human. Is this the one you mentioned, Flupa? Yes, but what are you doing here? Well, your friend on the docks gave me permission to stick around until you were feeling better. Oh, thank you, but you don't really need... Come now, Flupa. You should be more welcoming to the human. Of course, you're right. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be rude. This is all just a lot. You could say that again. It looks like you've been in the fight with the Sharhai itself. But you must forgive me, human. Here I am admonishing Flupa for her manners while not showing any myself. I'm Raleigh, one of the elders here on the Great Conch. It's good to meet you. You'll have to forgive me, but I'm a bit all over the place at the moment. We're still dealing with the aftermath of another blasted griffin attack. An attack? Was anyone hurt? A few cuts and scrapes, but nothing serious. It did manage to make quite the mess around town, though. At some point, I'll need help. I'll need to help some of the more senior elders with repairs, but one thing at a time. If you need help with the repairs, maybe I could lend a hand. That way you can focus on looking after Floopy. You've helped enough. You don't need to trouble yourself. I wouldn't say no to a bit of extra help, though. Flupa is right. Do not feel like you need to do any more. Not a problem. What repairs need doing? Most of the elders will handle their own repair work, so it's just the more senior ones you'll need to help. I've made a list of the work that needs to be done. What sort of materials will I need? You'll need a mix of jatoba logs, seashells, and our very own scoots. You'll find some jatoba trees growing to the west of town, and the shells are easy enough to find on the various beaches. As for the scoots, they get shed quite regularly, so it shouldn't be too hard to find a few dotted around the island. Great, I'll get right to it. Just come back and let me know if you get stuck with anything. Now, Flupa, I think your potion will have fully done its work, so let's get to the... Now. I think your potion will have fully done its work now. So let's get to work on that wound. That's a redundant now. This is going to hurt, isn't it? Yes, it probably will sting a bit. Yeah, that means it's gonna decimate her pain. All right. A seashell, a scoot, and two sets of logs. Two scoots and two logs. Okay, so let's take notes here. Got my notepad. All right. Two Jatoba, it's four. Six Jatoba logs. 7, 9, 10. 10 Jatoba logs. All right. One scoot, three scoot, five scoots, six scoots, six scoots, and seashells. One seashell, three seashells, four seashells, five seashells. All right. Get that all written down. Well, let's bank all this stuff then. I guess we won't need most of this stuff. I like the chairs, like bean bags. Let's just go ahead and put everything away for now. We can get it right back out when we need it. Probably need the saw. All right, so let's go. I see seashells, so let's go ahead and get 5 of those. Oh, and there's scoots just laying around too. 6 scoots. Oh, is that a little baby? Oh, that's cute. Oh, there's sand pit here. Nice. 5 seashells. 1, 4 here, so we should get all 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Not now, Evil Bob. And we have 2 scoots, and we need 6. We need 4 scoots. Three scoots. A Calquat patch. What's a Calquat? 5 scoots and 6. Oh, there's a bunch of teak trees up here too. Ooh, that's nice. Any mahogany? There's a bunch of teak trees. Holy crap. The teak trees respawn pretty quickly from my experience, so even one was pretty easy to get. Jatoba. Need 10 logs. All right, 10 logs. Think we have everything we need. So what do we need to do? Do we need to bring it back to him? Bring it back to them? Or do we... Like, for example, we have Krill's stall and Krill's wall. So do we... Where's Krill at? Oh, we can repair it. Okay. You need a seashell, a saw, and a hammer. Okay. So it's like construction. I got you. Right, there's the stall. And there's the wall. Who else? Saw. Yep, there's a stall here. Whack, whack, whack. Did they need a wall repair too? Or who else needed a wall repair? Oh, the deposit box is outside. I was wondering if there was a deposit box. I didn't see it initially. Oh, the crates. Okay, there's some crates that need repairing. I'm not sure why we're repairing crates versus just making new ones, but okay. Did I not do this right? You need 2 seashells, a set of Jatoba logs, and a saw and a hammer. Did I not calculate? I'm 1 seashell short. I do like that we're crossing it off the list, though. That's nice. Good news, the repairs are all sorted. Wonderful. And you'll be pleased to know that I was successful in properly tidying up Flupa's wound. I'll need her to stay here for a while and make sure it properly heals, but I expect a full recovery. That's fantastic. Is it? Even if I recover, my flipper is gone. Without it, I'm useless. Flupa, this is a highly traumatic experience you've gone through, and I won't lie to you. It will change your life forever. But Flupa, you are not and never will be useless. I hope you're right. You should get some rest. We will sort you out with a place to stay here for as long as you need, and I will be on hand to help you however I can. I'm happy to help as well. Is there anything I can do? For Flupa? No. Rest is what she now needs. However, and please do say no if it's too much to ask, you might be able to help us out some more with that griffin problem. Of course, what do you need? Unfortunately, while we were able to injure it, the griffin managed to escape before we could finish it off. One that aggressive can't be allowed to return. Corell was planning, or Coral was planning to deal with it himself, but other matters have required his attention. I'm sure I can track it down. Very good. You really are too kind. It seemed like the injury prevented the griffin from flying, so hopefully you won't have much trouble picking up its trail. I suggest you start in the middle of town. Will do. I'm sure I'll have it dealt with in no time. Very good. Are griffins a common problem for your people? Unfortunately so. They are the main predator we have to deal with here on the conch, and it seems they have decided that we are quite the delicacy. Thankfully, most of them keep to the quieter parts of the island, making them easier to handle. However, from time to time, one will grow bold enough to try and target the town. I'm sorry, it can't be nice living with that threat. It is nothing to be sad about. We've grown used to it. Besides, while the griffins may prey upon us, in many ways we prey upon them as well. Killing them keeps their numbers under control, and their claws and feathers come quite useful. In fact, all Tortugans must obtain a griffin claw as part of their trial by water. Trial by water? Coral mentioned that as well. It is a rite of passage that all juvenile Tortugans must go through on their journey to adulthood. On rare occasions, members of other races have undergone the trial themselves, becoming honorary Tortugans. Perhaps at some point you'll be able to take on the trial yourself. You've already shown yourself to be both capable and trustworthy. However, that is a conversation for another day. I'd better get to it then. Alright. Well, maybe I should get some food. Don't need the hammer and the saw anymore. I'll keep the axe just in case. I'll bring a pickaxe just in case there's like rubble. Bring some good food and runes. Chaos runes. We could use decent level spells, right? I mean, I'll save the death runes. I know I need them for a couple quests. Maybe. I remember there being one. Chaos should be plenty. All right. Inspect the monument. You inspect the area around the monument, manage to pick up the Griffin's trail. Oh, got feeties. We got feeties on the ground. Oh, this is just like the hunter, the tracking thing for hunter. I decided to do hunter tracking this time to level up my hunter initially. I remember that was before I quit playing. So I remember the footprints now. Just got to expect the right spot and it'll give you footprints. Yep. Here we go. Ah, teak trees, man. That's cool. Cool. Really close to a bank, too. Okay. Be nice if they were mahogany trees. Oh, yeah, there's that desert biome we saw from the sea. Interesting. This is tropical and desert. Oh, we have some trees down there at Jatoba, though. Oh, that's all. Oh, how do you get in there? That's camphor trees next to a bank deposit box? Using your axe, you cleared a path the branches are blocking the cave entrance. See? I knew the axe would come in handy. I didn't bring any way to escape quickly. Let's wear the sailor's amulet. Hi, Mr. Griffin. Oh, he's attacking me immediately. Is there a safe spot? He's really slow. You can kind of kite him, even if there's not. He's super duper slow. I mean, I'm going to run out of movement. I've got protect from melee if I need it, but interesting that he's so slow. All right. Let's just face tank him. I don't see maybe this corner here. Could get him stuck on one of the corners. You can walk through these plants. So, oh, he's got a knockback attack. I don't like that. It's 16 damage. Oh boy. Go ahead and throw up that protect from melee. Ooh, wow. Oh, the Griffin takes advantage of how light you are. I see. Maybe if I was wearing melee armor, plate armor. Oof. All right, we got him half dead. We can do this. Just got to get some good hits, please. This is. Come on now. We can do this. Or we can just miss over and over and over again. That's always appreciated. At the same time, we're regenerating our running energy, so if we do get low on prayer, we can just switch to kiting for a bit. In fact, we'll probably want to do that anyways. I don't have prayer pots yet, so. Bro must have super high magic defense or something. Come on now. Oh, he's got a nest in here. What is going on? Why can't I hit? He's got to have a killer high magic defense. I should have brought body runes to check. This is clearly something that's meant to be meleeed. I love when I click examine or cancel better. Oh, frustrating. He's so close to dying, but I can't hit a damn spell. Jesus. Thank goodness I brought swordfish, but it may not be enough. About to run out of run speed. This would already have been over if I hit even half of my spells. This is crazy stupid. Alright, he walks faster than me. We're going to save our protect from melee until we run out of food. Because we're going to run out of prayer. Still fine. We got plenty of health. I want to cut it too close, though. Yeah, see, because of that. All right, it's a good hit. Just one more of those, please. One more good hit like that, and we're good. There we go. That's kind of annoying. We don't get the claw? Uh-huh. We don't get the claw, which means... Ah, man. I'm kind of interested in this. Though. Oh, there's even a fairy ring here? Future instant teleportation. Let's just check. Hello, human. What is this place? This is our sacred grove. It is a place of dear Tortugans. Can't allow you to enter. Okay, fair enough. Oh, okay. Cool. Look, there's even a prayer restore place. Kind of funny. All right, well, we had a close fight. Let's get back to Raleigh, and I hope I didn't miss anything. And see what Raleigh has to say. All right, so Elder Coral's in here now. Holding at bay, but they need to support quick. What's going on? Another Griffin attack, but this time on the Little Pearl. Doesn't make sense. They'd never attacked the Pearl before. I'm heading over right away. The eggs must be protected. What can I do? Join me, human. Sail to the Little Pearl as fast as you can and help protect our eggs. You'll find the Pearl southeast of the conch. It shouldn't take you long to get there, but make sure you don't go underprepared. It sounds like this griffin is one of the larger ones. Make sure you speak to Elder Blun outside first. He can sort you out with a suitable shield. Okay, I'll grab one of those shields and set off right away. I'll meet you there, human. All right, let's see. Elder Blun. Hello, human. Can I help you? I need a shield to protect me against one of the larger griffins. I'm afraid it's quite urgent. And now that is something I can sort for you. I started making these at the suggestion of a human tourist. They're fashioned in the style of our own shells. We use them alongside our spears, but for a being of your size, wearing them on your back would work best. Like my very own shell? Precisely. Normally I would charge for one of these, but you claim the situation is urgent, and I trust you are not lying. As such, I will grant you one for free. Do not lose it, human, for I won't be able to give you another one for free. Ooh, a Tortugan shield. Let's equip it. Ah. Now, does this prevent us from being pushed, I wonder? All right, so magic wasn't the way to go. Let's pull out our melee. Hit. I wish we could restore our prayer, though. All right, we are here. Oh, we're on the wrong side. Let's go and disembark and take care of this griffin. Nobody can stand up to the might of Bard, blind Ironman. Oh, cutscene. Okay. What's that? What's all that about? Problem over here, Captain. Ooh, that's a big old griffin. Different color, too. um, are we gonna die? Okay, he throws stuff. He knocks us back because we're light, apparently. But he does much, much more damage. Okay. We're getting helped. We're gonna have to pray melee here. Okay. Gonna switch to ranged and magic. Okay, I guess I could probably avoid that. It looked like it was falling slow. Am I diseased or something? Oh, my armor is corroding. Oh, Lord. Ooh. All right, we got one attack off so far. So far, it's our allies doing all the work. Oh, yeah. Hey. Oh, no, we gotta keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Okay. Okay. There were whirlwinds. Okay, we can avoid that slow attack. Okay, cool. This kind of has mechanics. Like a World of Warcraft boss. I like it. Alright. We're about to run out of prayer, though, so if we can get him killed, that would be great. I am on defensive. Okay. I'm kind of like nervous about him. Yep. He's got a different animation for each of his attacks. All right, it's going to be up to food from here on out. 56 HP. We can do this, though. Come on, everybody. Lock in. Lock in, everybody. Oh! All right, get hit, 14 damage. Come on, we got plenty of food. We got plenty of food. Come on, hit him, hit him, hit him. Want accurate? 1 damage isn't gonna cut it. Come on. Come on. Oh, yeah, that was awesome. I really enjoyed that. All right. Very good work, human. Are the eggs okay? As good as can be expected. We lost a fair few, but it could have been much worse. I'm sorry about the ones that were lost. Even without a griffin involved, not all eggs make it. It is an unfortunate reality of life. You need not apologize. Now, I need to get to work on finding out how this happened. To our knowledge, no griffin has ever traveled this far from the conch before. About that, it may be nothing, but when I arrived here, I saw a ship with red sails sailing away from the island. You don't think that's connected, do you? Ship with red sails. Curious. And concerning. You should return to Raleigh and Floop on the conch, human. Tell them what you've told me. See if they can make any sense of it. All right, I'll head back that way. Oh, I mean, that was really cool. All right. Be back when I make it back to the conch. You're back. What news from the Pearl? The griffin has been dealt with. The eggs are safe. Fantastic news. Did you see anything that might explain why the Griffin attacked? Possibly, but it's hard to say for sure. There was a ship near the island. It had red sails. Red sails? Surely not. What is it, Flupa? I'm not sure. It might have something to do with my injury. What do you mean? My captain, my crew, they betrayed me, stabbed me with my own spear, and abandoned me on the waves. Flupa, I'm so sorry. The ship, does it have something to do with your old crew? I think so, but I need time to think. I need to work out what it all means. More than that, you need more rest as well. We should give her time she needs. Return to us later when she has rested. In the meantime, may I suggest you take this opportunity to further explore our island? I'm sure you'll find it has a lot to offer. I might just do that. Thank you. No, 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 no. Thank you. We will talk again soon. 8,000 Slayer experience and 10,000 sailing experience and access to the Great Conch. That was a good quest. I had a lot of fun. I want to look around the island, so I'm going to take off all this heavy armor. Well, all right. I think that's where we will stop for this episode. Next, I'm sure this recording is going over an hour, and with the other two, we'll probably be getting close to an hour after editing. So we'll pick up next time. Next time, I will show you my updated and upgraded ship, and we will work on the blast furnace and probably a quest as well. I think the blast furnace requires part of a quest anyways, so we just do that whole quest. So yeah, we'll do that, and if we have more time, we can do more. But all right, thank you guys for joining me on this one. Can't wait to see you on the next one. Talk to you later.